I'm losing my eyesight as we speak. All right. Here's what we got going today. Today we are going to find rate of change and slope. When I say slope, what's a word that pops into your mind? Go. Okay, something going like this. Give me something that pops into your mind. What pops into your mind, Abby? A slide. Okay. What's something that pops in your mind? A hill. Snowboarding, going down a slope. Okay, everything that you have described to me has some kind of slant to it, right? Okay? Slope is the measure of the steepness of a line. Okay? So, basically what you're doing, we are looking at a line, seeing how steep it is, and giving that a number. Alright? A line that's like this has a smaller slope than a line that's like this. Alright? So, basically we're just figuring out, okay, how are we going to put those numbers in? Now, first of all, we've got a motorcycle or a dirt bike over here, and we're going to go through this course. We're always going from left to right. This line right here, it's going up. Do you think your slope is going to be positive or negative? Is this going to have a positive or a negative slope, Amy? Positive. Good call. Positive. We're going up. Okay, this line is going up. This is a positive slope. What about this slope, Oscar? Positive or negative? This one right here? Okay. Now, I should say, make sure we're going left to right. This one right here is what, Oscar? Jonathan. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Jonathan, what is it? This one is negative. Can we see that this line is going down? This is a negative slope. This line is going up. So, Oscar, it is positive. This line right here, Jennifer, positive or negative? Positive. And right here, Serena? Negative. Okay, so if it goes up, it's positive. If it goes down, it's negative. And we're always going left to right. Now, look at this line right here. What do you think the slope is of this? This was positive. This was negative. What's that slope?
Neutral.
It's flat. It's neutral. Give me a number that's neutral. 0. Okay? A line that's completely flat like this has a slope of 0. Now, let's find the slopes of lines. I want to find the slope of this line right here, the one that's slanted. Now, mathematical term that is commonly accepted is rise over run. Problem is, no 7th grader knows what these words mean. You might know what rise means. Give me another word for rise.
Like up.
Up. Up is the word that I use. Now, run. I have never ever heard anybody use the word run to mean this word. So I'm just going to tell you. Run means over. So slope. Rise over run. Up over over. Okay, and that's what you're going to hear me say. Up over over. And it kind of sounds funny, doesn't it? So it might help you remember it. Up over over. Here's what I want to do. As I'm looking at this line, to go from this point right here to this point right here, I want to know how much I'm going up and how much I'm going over. So, on your homework today, you're going to have a line drawn right here, and I want you to make a triangle. Start at this point and go up, and then go over to that point, okay? And make sure when you draw your triangle that you are always staying on the grid line. So, from here, I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my slope, up, over, over. I went up 5. I went over 8. So my slope is 5/8. No, we're not going to use those. All right, let's look at this one. From here to here. All right, you will have this line drawn. I want you to draw this triangle. From here, I'm going up 4, and I'm going over 6. So, up 4, over 6, and I need to reduce this to 2/3. So the slope of that line is 2/3. I would like for everybody to find the slope of this line. Now this will excite you. Leave it as an improper fraction. Yes. Okay. So, right here, I'm going up 8, and I'm going over 5. So, whoops. Up 8 over 5. My slope is 8/5. All right? 8/5 is my slope. Now, let's do it without some triangles. On your homework today, it is going to look like this. And there are going to be 2 dots on your line. Now, these dots will be drawn wherever this line crosses at an intersection point. Now make sure you see this. You can only draw the line, or dots, where the line touches a spot like this. So coming down here, right there, they all 3 touch. Right there, it's another one. So I want everybody to find the slope of this line. Find the slope of this line. How much do you go up? How much do you go over? All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw my triangle. And this will be the first step on your homework every time today. I want you to draw the triangle right here, always staying on the lines. Okay? Always staying on the lines. I went up 1, and I went over 4. So my slope is 1/4, almost. Is this a positive or a negative slope? Is this line going up or going down? It's going down. It's a negative. So my slope is going to be -1/4. All right. This one. Let's use these 2 dots right there. What is the slope? First thing, picture the triangle in your mind. How much do you go up? How much do you go over?
So only between those 2 dots.
Just between those 2 dots.
So you would go.
it will reduce to a whole number. Make it a whole number, okay? Okay. Here's how I'm going to draw my triangle. Getting from here to here, I'm going to go up and over. Always staying on those lines. I went up 2. I went over 1. So up 2, over 1. My slope is 2. The slope of that line is positive 2. Alright. I would like for everybody to find the slope of this one. This is the next thing that you're going to have to do on your homework. Same exact thing, except there aren't any dots. So you have to figure out the dots on your own. Okay, now, when you're finding slope, when you have to put on your own dots, you need to put the dot wherever this line crosses at an intersection point like that. So, right here is a point like that. Right here is a point like that. Right here is a point, and right here is a point. Now, from here, just choose any 2 points. It does not matter which 2 you choose. Alright? Your answer is going to come out the same no matter where it is. It's always going to be the same. I'll just use these 2 right here. Drawing my triangle. I went up 1 and I went over 3. So up 1, over 3. My slope is 1/3. Do this one. What is the slope of this line? Okay, now this one, I've got a lot of places that I can put a dot. Anywhere that this crosses at one of those intersection points, like that. So, right here there's one, here there's one, here there's one, all along here. Alright, now, it does not matter which 2 dots I use. Maybe I'll use these 2 dots, draw a triangle. I went up 1 over 1. Up 1, over 1, my slope is 1. Now, just to prove my point, let's say I use this dot and this dot. And made my triangle there. If I go up 3 and over 3, look what we have. Up, over, that's going to reduce to 1 as well. I could use the whole thing. I could go from here to here, where I'm going up 8 and over 8 is still going to be 1. So, it doesn't matter which dots you use, it's always going to come out the same. Yes, ma'am?
Isn't it easier if one like that, just use the two closest?
I sure think it's a whole lot easier to use the two that are closest. Okay? That's what I would do. Alright? Okay, go ahead and put your whiteboards and markers away. What? No, not today. Okay, now listen. Listen. This worksheet is your homework, front and back. If there are any extras, just put them at the back of the row. The first thing that I want you to do each time is to draw your triangle. Draw your triangle, and it will make it easier.